We work hard at making sure that taxpayers pay the amount they owe.
And yet we're still only collecting, you're only collecting $200 million a year. So there's still a large chunk out there that realistically you should see.
Well, we'll keep trying in a variety of ways.
Revenue Secretary Richard Chandler points out some $400 million is probably a lost cause. People like Manish Patel with an Appleton address are on the list. He jumped bail in an attempted murder case back in 2008. His whereabouts unknown, and he owes nearly $1.4 million.
And there are some other familiar names on the delinquent taxpayers list that you will recognize. We'll share those with you in our report coming up tonight at 9 o'clock, Rachel.
So, Mark, why isn't the state collecting more of that money?
Well, you know, critics say the state actually messed up a few years ago by cutting staff at the Department of Revenue when the state budget was very tight. Some of the cuts were people who helped bring in more money. Now, we found in the current proposed budget, the Revenue Department is requesting to hire more people that they believe could uncover additional money that the state is owed.
And you mentioned there are people who just don't have the money to pay what they owe. Do they go to jail? What happens to them?
Well, they don't go to jail because many of them don't go to jail because they say that would just cost the state more money. They do collect as much money as they can or convert assets to cash if they can, but it's rare if they go to jail. They do remain on the list, however, in the hopes that one day that they will be able to make some money and then the state can collect it. Tonight at 9, though, we're going to highlight a case of a delinquent taxpayer locally who has been on the list for several years, building up that amount into the millions of dollars, and he continues to maintain a very expensive home in the area.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Mark. And you can watch for his on special assignment report tonight at 9.